Good evening, everyone. Welcome. We first must acknowledge that we are on the traditional land of the first people of Seattle, people of the Coast Salish tribes, particularly the Duwamish people past and present, and honor with gratitude the land itself and the Duwamish tribe. Now please rise for the Black National Anthem.
Love this. Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring, ring with the harmony of liberty. Oh, let our rejoicing rise high at the listening sky. Let us march on till victory is won. Sing a song full of the faith that the dark past has taught us. Sing a song full of the faith that the darkness has taught us. Facing the rising sun that our new day's begun. Let us march on till victory is won.
Thank you so much, Taja. All right, you all may be seated. So, welcome everyone, and especially welcome class of 2023. Yeah, it's the rest of our lives. Welcome to the rest of our lives. First, I gotta say, we all ate these outfits. Everyone looks amazing. Great job. What an incredible hurdle we've overcome these past 4 years. I can't help but feel that this class is so much stronger for how we have survived and still managed to thrive as scholars in spite of the pretty unbelievable world we're living in. As a film major, I can't resist the opportunity to quote a film director, so bear with me. Jordan Peele, director of films like Get Out and Nope, says, "I love biting off more than I can chew and figuring it out." As many of us will agree, it is an amazing feeling to know that we will finally be able to move freely toward our passions. Whether it's biology, studio arts, film for me, and if you don't even know yet, which is arguably even more exciting, we are now in a precious moment of time where we get to choose what the future is for us. Yet, we also know it's going to be incredibly scary. So, whatever we end up doing, whoever we end up being, we shouldn't be afraid to bite off more than we can chew now and figure it out later. Thank you and welcome. Now, please welcome Arlo Wallace-Blond, who will play "Oh Had I Jubilee's Lyre" by G.F. Handel on the trumpet.
Don't want to take up too much of people's time. Thank you, Arlo. That was amazing. We would now like to acknowledge our top 10 scholars for the Rainier Beach class of 2023. Will the following 10 scholars please stand when you hear your name? Charles Anaya. Rojun Andres. Aisha Espejo. Tracy Esperanzate. Diane Lazo. Tina Lay. Asli Madej. Yosan Mahari. Vivian Nguyen. And Maria Villa Gonzalez. Congratulations, scholars. You may be seated. Now, please welcome our speeches from valedictorians Charles Anaya and Tracy Esperanzate. They will be followed by our teacher speaker, Ed Irving.
Good evening, Rainier Beach faculty, esteemed guests, fellow graduates, and beloved friends and family. Today, as we stand on the precipice of new beginnings, we gather here with hearts filled with gratitude, memories that ignite our souls, and dreams that soar high above the horizon. My name is Charles, and it is with immense pride and joy that I stand before you all this evening as the valedictorian of the graduating class of 2023. First and foremost, I would like to express our deepest appreciation to our exceptional teachers, administrators, and support staff. Your unwavering dedication, guidance, and commitment to our education have been the driving force behind our accomplishments. Teachers like Tomchik, Miss Brown, Miss Orlone, and Mr. Miller, who have put their all into their teaching, allowing us to be our true selves. I also want to thank our families and loved ones who are here in person or in spirit for our graduation. To my own family here in the stands, thank you to my dad and older brother Oscar, who are here today. My brother also graduated from Rainier Beach High School, took full IB just like me, and finished in 2017 with a 4.0. I am proud to follow in his footsteps. Our journey to this point was not without its share of challenges. For one, we had to survive online schooling. We had not completed sophomore year before being thrown into our homes. At first, we're like, yeah, no school, but could not have imagined the struggles we would soon face. For me, my biggest struggle was staying focused in class because my sleep schedule was in absolute disarray. I was going to sleep at 12 and wake up at 6 to go to class. Not a good idea. Another struggle was finding time to hang out with friends. Because of mask mandates, social distancing, and quarantine requirements, it was hard to make time to hang out with friends when the goal at that time was to stay separated. In addition, I struggled with completing my assignments on time. Even though we're all given A's, history class was still one of the hardest classes, as most of the work was not being taught by the teacher, but YouTube videos. The following year, after we finally got used to online schooling, we were allowed back in school. We were no longer used to walking in class without the mask and conversing with people for so long. We had to learn how to do school all over again. We had begun worrying about college and the many flip grade assignments that had to be done for Ms. Smith's class. Aside from academics, some of us went back to playing sports, and I went back to wrestling. Wrestling is tough. I was unprepared for the intense wave of anxiety that would wash over me. the weight of expectations that would grip me tightly mentally and physically. I remember going back onto the wrestling mat and facing off against one of my great friends, Scott Trey. He was one of the best wrestlers, extremely fast and strong. I remember wrestling him countless times and being a bit intimidated to wrestle him. Sometimes my anxiety would be so bad that I wished I could wrestle someone else. But I remember one time he told me that the reason he pushed me so hard was because he knew I could be great. He said he came to wrestling practice not just because our friends like Tommy or Arlo, but also because he knew I was going to be there. And that just warms my heart. Without him, I would have never made it to state. Senior year, thinking about our college decisions, and one of those IB essays and having to talk about nonsense up in front of class for those speeches. Senior year was the toughest year for me as I experienced anxiety in class, stemming from wrestling, and still getting used to being in school. As you know, I wasn't always the most social person. I'm a bit shy. But when I'm at home, I'm louder and out there. So, one opportunity to express my true self came at prom. I remember coming with my beautiful date, Evelyn, and we all had a good time. Although I was a bit shy about dancing, Sumi took my hand and said to dance. At that moment, I was doing 4-9 dances and just being myself, and I realized that nobody judged me. And I shouldn't care if they did. After that, I took it off with my friend Arlo. We were owning the dance floor. I was the first to get in the dance circle, and everybody was having a good time. I was doing all sorts of dance moves, and I danced the whole night till the end. I mean, you can ask Miss Orlone. She saw me by myself dancing, just having a good time. But let's return to the now. We have many dreams and aspirations in our lives. We have our colleges or directions that we want to go with after high school. I have received a full-ride scholarship to UW Seattle and am majoring in business administration. Although I have many other interests such as biology, neuroscience, entrepreneurship, and commercial fishing, I want to explore myself through college and find out the thing that only I can give to the world. My ultimate goal in life is to be somebody who can make a meaningful impact. By embracing my full self and living to the fullest, I hope to inspire, uplift, and empower those around me. From class to wrestling to prom, I learned that we all have opportunities to be great. With online school, we all had the opportunities to learn in the online environment and hone time management skills. Wrestling presented an opportunity to overcome my anxieties and push through. And prom presented an opportunity to be my true self without fear of judgment. And I stand here to tell you that it's okay to fear what comes next. It's okay to not know what comes later down the road. But when opportunities present themselves to you, I want you guys to take them. And don't worry if you miss them. Another will always present itself. Push through all of life's challenges head on. Have courage to face them. And take advantage of your opportunities. And you'll grow to be somebody. Because at the beach, everybody is a somebody. Thank you.
Hey guys, hey people. Good evening, everybody. First, as a running start student, I didn't have the chance to connect with you all in the same way you have with your fellow peers, but I know enough to say that I am proud of us for having made it here today as the Rainier Beach High School graduating class of 2023. Let's go. Having been reduced to what felt like a homeschool loner for some time because of COVID, in this post-pandemic world, I believe like many of you, I have also come to realize the importance of every person in my life and the value meaningful interaction has provided to making me feel like I was actually living YOLO again. I really want to take my time up here today to emphasize the importance of finding spaces and building communities of people that accept us for who we are and release us from the pressures of conformity. I hope that you all will find the time to express some gratitude towards the people supporting you that showed up today in the stands, that provide us with with guidance through adversity. A special huge shout out to my family, my dad, my mom, my sister. Hey guys. The peers that have provided a safe space to feel the joys of life and find solace in an ever-stressful world, and gratitude towards the teachers who have taught and inspired critical hope within us. I found these people and this comfort in the clubs at school, like Filipino Club, having some of the most wonderfully supporting and welcoming people I've ever met, helping me take pride in my identity. My tennis family, even though we objectively kind of were not that good at the bottom of the league, our spirits and camaraderie always made me feel welcomed and just always have fun. And they accepted me in all my buffness and anger issues, so thank you guys. Huge shout out to you. And during my time at Garden Club, our quaint little space in the back of the school provided me with a space that helped me grow as an educator, leader, thinker, and all-around person. It's an underrated club, guys. I hope to leave you all with the idea that you are more than what society tries to conform you to. And through healthy relationships with your identities and others in your community, you can be a person that inspires change and perpetuates strong communities built to withstand social challenges. As an individual, you have the responsibility of always keeping an open perspective, being open to taking accountability, and forever learning to live and lead people to happier, fulfilling lives. As I heard all 4 years of high school from Mr. Jefferson, love one another, young people. Thanks, guys. Thank you.
Good evening and welcome, everyone. Eid Mubarak. God. Class of 2023, it has been an exceptionally long year, I think, for everyone, but congratulations, you made it. Your life now officially begins. You know, when I was asked to speak at your graduation, I didn't have the foggiest clue what I was going to say. I've sat through so many speeches in my life, and some of them were great. Some of them were mid. And honestly, for the life of me, I can say I don't remember a single one of them. Not the salient details, at least. So I thought to myself, what would I want to know if I was in your position, if I was your age? So here it goes. 3 bits of wisdom or advice or whatever you want to call it to help you navigate through young adulthood. Number 1. And some of you have actually heard this from me before, but it bears repeating. Be smarter than your emotions. You don't always have to be the smartest person in the room, but you always have to be smarter than how you feel in a given moment, especially when you're mad, when you feel triggered, when you feel disrespected. It's in those moments where we don't always have the capacity to make things better for ourselves or improve the situation, but you always have the capacity to make your situation worse. So please, don't do that to yourself. Take it from someone who's made that mistake several times. Piece of advice number 2, and this one is a little depressing, but not really. All of you will have many new experiences. Some will be good, some will be great, some not so good, and some excruciating. That's just part of life. And that's actually part of the splendor of life too. The point here is that these experiences will change you. Moreover, it will change your relationships. Accept that. Your bestie may not always be your bestie, and that's okay. Your friend group might shrink, it might grow, it might change completely. That's okay. Accept it, embrace it. Be open to the changes and new people this may bring, because the tendency will be to hold on to the way things were. Understand that relationships change, and make sure you make room in your life for the person you will grow to be. All right, third piece of advice, be brave. That old saying, fortune favors the bold, well, it's completely true. Have the courage to speak up. More importantly, have the courage to fail. In your career, in love, in any pursuit. Anything worth doing is worth failing for. It's courage that is absolutely fundamental to problem solving, innovation, pursuing opportunities, and safeguarding the welfare of others. Failure is not an end, but a beginning. It's one step in a process. If anyone has shown me that they have courage, it's you, class of 2023. We went remote midway during freshman year and the entire year after. You had the courage to forge your own way in the face of absolute uncertainty and fear. And that's the funny thing about courage. It's not something that you drum up before or during the scary parts. Courage is what you get after you face your fear. That said, if your dreams and your future plans don't scare you even a little bit, then you're not dreaming enough. You're not dreaming big enough for yourself. Because believe me, you can handle it. Especially in this world that you are inhabiting, which is a broken one, and at times will feel insurmountable and scary. But know this, when I see you guys, I see hope, I see courage, and I see a possibility for a better future. You've got this, class of 2023. I love you. All right. Oh, thank you. And now, I would like to introduce Chantel Patu and the principal Ivory Brooks to the stage to announce the Betty Patu winners and the principal award. Thank you.
Let's pull this down a bit. Greetings, proud graduates of Rainier Beach High School. My name is Chantel Patu, and I am here with, it is my esteemed honor to announce the winners of the Betty Patu Social Justice Award for 2023. But first, who is Betty Patu? Well, Betty is a force to be reckoned with. She is a powerful woman who has served in many capacities for the Seattle Public Schools. Our Betty retired after 32 years of successfully directing educational programs, increasing graduation rates, and the number of college-bound students, and assisting with reducing gang violence, as this was highlighted in the New York Times. She's responsible for having the highest number of South Pacific Islander students graduate from public school in 1 year. The notoriety of her program prompted the Seattle Public Schools to expand her outreach to include all students, in which her program was just as successful. Betty Patu and her late husband inspired their 5 children with their college degrees to proudly carry on the Patu legacy of service to their community. And King County awarded a declaration stating that September 18th was officially Betty Patu Day. And she is and always be an influential member of the Rainier Beach community, where everybody knows that Rainier Beach is her baby. I wrote this poem to describe some of what she achieved with her life's work, because in my opinion, she ignited a legacy. She stood on no one's shoulders. No handouts did she receive. She put her hands to the work without knowing what she'd achieve. English wasn't second nature, and she looked different than those she served. But her determination to educate was a safe place for those underserved. Challenges and trial descended. Doors and windows were shut in her face, and she forced them all back open and put protective practices in place. May her story carry on and never waver. May her sacrifice never be blind. So when you hear her name in triumph, celebrate the legacy she leaves behind. That said, it is my honor and privilege to announce the recipients of the 2023 Betty Patu Social Justice Award, which is awarded for justice and service in community with a focus on equity. And this year's award goes to Caleb Presley and Niger Steerling. May you two ignite a legacy with your futures. Say that, young man. All of us.
Okay, how we feeling out there, though? How we feeling? Can I hear the parents one time? Parents, where we at? What about the rest of the family? Where's the brothers and sisters and cousins and aunties and uncles and grandmas and grandpas? And what about the community? Where's this the community at? Where we at? All right. So we've come to the moment for the Principals Award, and this work is not done in isolation. This work is done with the team. So I want to have my team come up to the mic. Assistant Principal Renee Willette, please come to the mic. Dr. Mendoza, Assistant Principal, please come to the mic. And Dr. Pierce, please come to the mic. And you know we have to have our admin intern, future administrator, future principal, Mr. Rhodes, come to the mic. So I want Mr. Rhodes to get a feel for, hold on, students. Did we give Mr. Rhodes some energy right now? He just graduated a couple weeks ago from the University of Washington, Danforth Educators Program. He's official with an official admin credential. Round of applause for that right there. So I want Rhodes to get a little bit of a taste of what it feels like to step up to this podium and announce the winner of the Principals Award.
Mic check, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Well, everyone, I get the honor to present the Principal Award to Beto. Please come to the stage. Beto, please come on up to the stage. Yeah. No, I'm gonna freestyle it. So I just have a few words to state about Beto. Beto, you are truly you have a gift. You have a gift that you've cultivated throughout your experience here at Rainier Beach. And I can honestly say we have all experienced this gift that he gives. And it is not something that you've not only honed from your love and your passion for the work that you've put in, but it's the greatness that you have within you. And Mr. Jefferson has provided me some words to state about the work that you put in as an artist. In his 2 decades of being an art teacher, you are the best student that he has had the privilege of teaching. And that is a great honor. But not only that, your name rings bells in the spaces that you're in, with your family, with your friends, with the colleagues of the staff. And that kind of sheds a light on what you will become moving forward. Because this is a big moment. This is a giant moment in the narrative of Beto. But this is just one chapter. This is not the biggest chapter. We are all gonna be readers of the national bestseller narrative of Beto. We're gonna see your name in lights because you have limitless potential. And we got to experience that. And we understand that your gifts are going to shine forward in this world. So we have the great honor of providing you with the Principal's Award of Perseverance and Determination.
Thank you. All right, thanks, team. All right. So, now, this is the moment we've all been waiting for. Round of applause for that. The moment we've all been waiting for. But before we get into that, I just want everybody in this beautiful audience just to look at these young people right here in front of us and just celebrate their perseverance, their brilliance, the unity that they have as a cohort, and the fact that they have made it over that mountain. And now, our community, Seattle, Washington State, the nation, and the world is going to be a better place because of all of the gifts that these young people are going to put out into the world. So, round of applause for that. Seattle School Board Director Brandon Hersey, as the principal of Rainier Beach High School, I formally present and recommend for graduation the students of the graduating class of 2023 from the Rainier Beach High School. Come on now, one more time. The Rainier Beach International Baccalaureate, Rainier and Henderson, South End, shining jewel of the South End, where everybody is a somebody, and we put love into the world. That high school right there. These students have met all, keyword, all the graduation requirements and are deserving of all the honors, rights, and privileges pertained thereto. Director Hersey, do you accept?
Thank you, Principal Brooks. By the authority vested in me as School Board Director of Seattle Public Schools, I recognize and accept the 2023 graduates of Rainier Beach High School, and I approve the granting of their diplomas.
All right. So ushers, let's have the first line stand up.
Arlo Wallace Blonde.
Charles Anaya.
Brandon Ragatero.
Daniel Nefsker.
Yeshia Rain Domingo.
Sundas Abdul Qadir Haji.
Brandon Nguyen.
Aline Vivar Perez.
Tracy Esperanzate.
Ruby Gina Lee.
Cecia Sevilla.
Angel Caramba San Nicolas.
Ely Dixon.
Humaira Abdul Hamid.
Marley Deanda.
Sid Fisher.
Jeannie Nguyen.
Dunia Adan.
Karis Bluen Mora Ruyan.
Josephine Astoria Jensen.
Mobintu Nima.
Nor Jilly. Patrick. Wait a second. Wait a second. Listen. Thank you.
Sarah Kyle.
Patrick Lee.
Yannicka Mauve Espejo.
Rosaline Juarez Hernandez.
Meta Baraka.
Jonathan Trujillo Batista.
Daniel Duarte.
Abraham Sahale.
Michael Sanga. Emilion Shanae Mann.
Isabella Luna.
Shanice Lachey Bailey.
Samara Amor Black.
Jalissa Jose Bautista.
Magnolia Siobhan Morales.
Taiwan Hillis Jr.
Raymani Kai Lopez.
Nolan Senni.
Dallas Afalava. I got you.
Jacob Seo.
Nijon Sterling, a.k.a. Neither Guy.
Jamel Duncan.
Jamil Jamie Bellaford.
Our superstar running back, Scott Ray Humphrey.
Alfred Perez Vasquez.
Joaquin Rabidou.
Victor Raymond.
Malik Rui.
Jaden Samar Tupaz.
Jose Antonio Verhan Nuno.
Alex Villegas Luna.
Mohammed.
Salima Soulkifly.
Ayman Ahmash.
Abdul Rauf Isa.
Duncan Dayrit.
Ramiro Remy Elena.
Diane Pascual Lazo.
Mickey Amy Jason.
Dennis Wynn.
Quad Dang Tranwin.
Aisha Creeley Espejo.
Vivian Wen.
Irene Tolentino.
Jean-Marie Abby Alfeche Olasaman.
Abdullahi Khalif.
Abdullahi Jama, the tennis player.
Kang Nguyen.
Ramiro Cortez Basurto.
Gordon Wu.
Trisha Sotelo.
Tina Lay.
Rojun Andres.
Jaylani Mohammed Megano.
Jonathan Santos Perez.
No Labrador? Alvin Lee David.
Antonio Miguel de la Cruz Frenada.
Anissa Ahmed Abdi.
Troy Gabriel Frenada.
Ramo Ali Sheikh.
Miran Yakub.
Zamzam Haji.
Tony Gill Slack.
Fatima Kaba, aka Tima Money, aka the Prom Queen.
Osama Kaba, the football player.
Mariam Al-Kubaisi.
Ikra Muhammad.
Nurul Huda Nora Abdurrahman.
Habiba Noor.
Cyril Dominic Iledo Adsuara.
Jamila Alexia Penn.
Caesar Gabriel Teo Bustos.
Tevin Lay.
James Rajon Guess.
Big Armius Ephraim.
Dylan Masuela Abonita.
Chance Guades.
Parise Fa Amelia Loto Lene Atiae.
Crystal Itzo Cervantes Reyes.
Evelyn Harris Chavez. Ka-chow.
Dalia Odalis Cruz Luna.
Sophia Arcilia.
Clara Nguyen.
Christy Intulai. Maria Florecita Sebastian 1.
Angie Pomachan.
Genesis Munoz.
Catherine Romero.
Miles Mookie Gursky.
Deshawn Antorian Watkins.
Korshawn Morrow.
Blurry Harvey Gomez.
Caleb Hollywood Presley, CEO of the Seatbelt Committee.
Kylena Costello.
Jayla Sienna Smith.
Mario Clark Jr., aka Rio.
Lucy Nguyen.
Jenny Din.
Taja Ward.
Miriam Tunkara.
Ia May Agawan Kadai.
Leasia Woods.
Aaliyah Craven.
Serena Nelson.
Yosan Mahari.
Nagisti Kasai.
Amara Lachey Phillips.
Tyra Lee Teeley.
Rico Butler.
Dejounte King.
Jayla Renee Hamilton.
Kimmy Nguyen.
Jada Nicole Thompson, aka Jada the Pooh.
Nativia Cole.
Mariana Angelina Carmelita Monsu Vega.
Neilani Mwamba Hunter.
Taria Jaylee Jones.
Shania Green.
Alana Clay.
Josiane, aka Joe Wilson.
Lanaya Aviana Clark.
Elise Sky Wilson.
Beto Moreno.
Jordan Henderson.
Julius Brown.
O'Ray Reese.
John Kirby Ferrer Torado.
Kelly Nguyen.
Michelle Fung.
Princess Chantal Gomez.
Nasra Abdullahi.
I know I should. Iman Sheikh.
Abdurisak Ali.
Muhammad Hassan.
Yakub Kadi.
Osman Muhammad.
Yahya Ismail.
Mubarak Muhammad.
Alex Xavier Clark.
Wait.
Tasfa E. Abai.
Abbas Kadir.
Mula Mashallah.
Mubarak Hadi.
Ahmed Noor.
Carlos Lopez Gomez.
Ayube Ali.
Raul Dube.
Jafar Obele.
Mahawi Tawada.
Zachariah Muhammad.
Jack Lee Tran.
June Hao Tan.
Marcus the Fresh Prince Miles.
Daoud Hussein.
Nobel Asmelash.
Ikrin Abdi.
Habel Gebre Xavier.
Muna Muhammad.
Fadumo Abdisalam.
Najma Mahamood.
Caleb Kalkadan.
Sadia Ibrahim.
Asli Made.
Myri Austin.
Angel Williams.
Ali Omar.
Hamden Abdallah.
Omar Hagale.
Tina Omar.
Enrique Verduzco.
You ready?
Zachariah Abdi.
I'm going. Majane Marshall.
All right. Hold on, we can't hear. I want the whole South End to hear us right now. What? Let's go. Y'all did that. But this is only the beginning to your very bright futures. And so now, Graduates, please move your tassel from right to left. Congratulations, family. It's official. Staff. Oh yeah, it's official. Yep, it sure is. Families, you now have high school graduates. So staff, please form a line to welcome the graduates. All staff, let's give it a minute, students, for staff to form a line. Families, I know you're excited, but don't come down on the field. We're gonna meet the graduates at the fountain. Students, hold up a minute, because staff are gonna form a line. We're gonna give time for your families to make it out there to the fountains. And then we're gonna dismiss you by row. I know you're excited, but we're gonna give it some time. And then we're gonna celebrate, because y'all did that. All right, so we'll dismiss from the back, and we'll go through the staff line. Congrats. You gonna go down there with me? Yeah, I'll be down there.